Exocraft modification. Oh, it's even got like a ramp that dives off into the water here. Well, this is pretty cool. I like this one. This one's pretty awesome. And to wrap it up, we'll go check out the one that I checked out the other day. Yeah, exactly. CS6, the time and effort involved, it is pretty amazing. Also, and someone said it earlier, and I don't, it got lost in the chat. You know, some of these people have had 8 years to perfect, you know, their base building techniques and get really good at this and find inspiration in other sources. And also, in some cases, you know, as an example, when I start building, I'm only going to have access to a very limited number of build materials and build structure pieces because I haven't unlocked them all. People who've been playing for 6, 7, 8 years have got access to way more than I do in terms of the bits and pieces that you can build with. They have a much bigger box of Legos than I do. My box of Legos is the one you buy at the store, and theirs are like, so we've got the ones you buy from the store, and we went down to the Lego shop and we bought like, you know, $500 worth of just whatever they had in the bin. Alpha base. This has been my favorite so far. This one was really cool when I came here the other day. I was very impressed with this because it has like the sort of the Viking church theme with the main structure in the building, and then the walkway up going through like the garden. It was very well done. So we'll go look at this, and then we're gonna wrap this part up, and we're gonna go back and we're gonna start exploring, looking for a water planet, because I really want to unlock that that quest line to start getting my aquatic parts. All right, people bum, have a good day, man. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. So there's this platform when you come in, and we've got water looking out, nice blue water. But then, like, this is what really impressed me, was this structure up on the hill, and then being able to walk up through here, going through the environment. I thought that this was extremely well done. So it's blended in. And then this structure, if you've never seen these ancient Viking church buildings, the side profile looks exactly the same as this. But he's obviously working with, he or she, I don't know who built this, but the person who built this obviously has taken the things they have within No Man's Sky to make it their own. And I just think this looks really freaking cool. Oh no! What happened? Critical damage. What just happened? What just happened, everybody? I've never died in this game. Literally, what just happened? Death by ship combat. I'm taking damage from Starfire. I'm taking damage again. I have no idea what that's all about. We were just coming here to check out somebody's base, and I've died twice. Are there death penalties in this game? All my stuff's taking... Okay, I may need to make sure PvP is off. I wasn't even aware PvP was a thing, guys. How do I turn that off? Just go into single player mode, maybe? I might be being griefed. It could be I'm being griefed. We're gonna go turn multiplayer off real quick, guys. Problem solved. Guys, so retrieve your belongings. I think I left multiple tombstones. How does that work? There's an allow PvP option too under network. Hold up. I did not know that. Oh, turn off. Fuck that. I hate PvP. I didn't even pay attention to that, guys. I had no idea that was a thing. I don't mind having multiplayer on, but I definitely want to have PvP turned off. Yeah, I don't want a PvP ever. Yay! So I have no idea if that was accidental or if I got trolled just now and someone stream sniped me. No clue. Ah! Somebody's shooting again. But now I got PvP turned off, so guess what? Meh! Question. Do I need to pick up my first... tombstone? Because that's the one that's got all the parts on it. Yeah, I have no idea if it's someone just randomly shooting this particular base because they're just shooting because they know people are coming here, or if it's somebody who's because I was coming here. I have no idea. I probably lost my inventory since I died twice without picking up the grave. Yeah, I have no idea. Possibly. Alright, well, we got sidetracked. I wanted to show this really cool base off, guys. I honestly, guys, I've been playing for a week and a half. I did not know that PvP was a thing in this game until just now. Like, I knew that multiplayer existed, but I didn't know that PvP was a thing. Okay, so I definitely lost all the stuff in my inventory. Nah. We'll go do some harvesting. It's not that big of a deal. Alright. This place is really cool, man. Look at this. I love the lighting. Holographic globe gadget. This is really cool. I want one of these. Like, for sure. I want one of these in my house. If you lost your inventory, reload your last save ASAP. That's a good call. So somebody else is taking damage now. So I think someone's just trolling this particular station because he just died. So I don't think that had anything to do with me. I think someone is just being a dick. Last autosave was from a little bit ago. I would do my last save point because that would be here. The autosave is only from a couple of minutes ago, and that was from before we died. So I haven't done anything other than hang out and talk with everybody while we've been playing. So I don't have a problem going back to the reload from 20, 30 minutes ago. Because the autosave was like 2 minutes ago, and I don't think it'd be... There we go. So, thank you for the tip on reloading. Also, thank you for the tip on turning PvP off. And that is the conclusion of my Let's Go Check Out Community Bases video, with a warning at the end to anyone who might choose to do the same as what I just did to go check out the community bases. Make sure to turn PvP off before you go, otherwise you might have that happen to you. I did not know that was a thing. This is what comes with being a new player in No Man's Sky. We learn something new every day. That was a brilliant tip about reloading to get our inventory stuff back, so thanks for that. So this will be a clipped out video. So if you're watching this in episodic format, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Daily streams at 11 a.m. on YouTube and Twitch. And for everybody else, we're going to keep going here. But I need a drink before we go. I know, none of us knew what was going on, guys. It was like, was that a bug? Are we being trolled? Is someone else trolling? Like, I think it was just someone up. I think it was just someone up in space being a dick, just shooting a community build because they know people are coming in and just like killing people for fun. I don't think it had anything to do with me personally, because other people died. Check my settings now. Oh, yeah, that's a good call, Mark. Make sure that it didn't reset my PvP settings and everything. Thank you for having me check that, Mark, because it totally it reset my PvP settings. Turn off. That was a good tip. Thank you, Mark Collins. And Eskrek also said the same thing. Programmer says, yeah, troll for sure. But also I learned some valuable things in that episode. 1, turn PvP off. 2, you can reload to get your inventory stuff back. And 3, if you have a corpse or a grave, if you have a gravestone with stuff on it, but then you die again, it always goes to your last gravestone, so you can lose items that way. Perfect. Oh. Geets the Nerd said, as an FYI in the anomaly on the left side parking area, there's a floor teleporter. I did not know that. I've been running the whole time. Left side. Like left side facing up here or left side facing out? Is that it right there? Did you just save me like 30 seconds of runtime every time I go up here? Oh, fuck me. We've now learned like 4 or 5 things in rapid fire in like the last 10 minutes. Thank you. Oh, that's brilliant. You know, I think I probably took this thing down one of these days and didn't pay attention that you could do a return trip. That's what happens when you over-medicate before you play, guys. You don't remember shit. All right, I need a drink. I'll be right back. Chair stream. Hey man, Chair's got to earn a living too. All right. I totally did not need that donut. But it was staring right at me when I went and got my drink, so who am I to deny the wishes of the donut to be eaten? All right. Let me answer a couple comments over here on YouTube because I had a whole bunch of stuff going live this morning. I checked my email one more time. And then we're going to go start searching for a water planet because I want to see if I can't unlock this quest. If you're tuning in for the first time today, don't forget I am multi-streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Every time I'm live, I'm in both places, so you can watch where you want. But the day-to-day does happen over on YouTube, so lots of videos happen throughout the day when I'm not live. There's no way I'm going to be able to answer all these comments. I've got a Lord of the Rings Online video that went viral, and my video this morning from the Paradise Planet. There's like already like 150 comments. There's no way I'm doing this. I'm going to ignore that. We'll get back to the stream here, guys. Sorry, I thought it was only like 3 or 4 things, and then I refreshed the page, and it was like, oh shit, no, there's a whole lot more. So we'll answer those after. What's up, Stu versus Gaming? Bethel says, just finished the Lotro Bree introductions area as a champion. Loving it so far. It's very much like World of Warcraft Classic, slow pace, not total hero of the world. Correct, Bethel. It's got a very slow pace, and they added landscape difficulty, I think last year, which means you can now go in and set your own difficulty for Lord of the Rings Online. So if you want to play it solo mode, super casual, face roll over everything, you can do so, or you can crank the difficulty up to where you need to have a group of friends to do everything, even the overland content. And if I remember the press release from last year when they launched landscape difficulty, if you start a brand new character from scratch and set it on like hardcore mode, you can actually earn a whole bunch of extra titles and some gear and some stuff related to surviving the game on like on the higher difficulty levels. So there's a lot of really cool stuff in Lotro, even though it is an older game. All right, Mike says, did you finish the main Artemis quest line? I think you might have to complete that before Dreams of the Deep questline will trigger. I could be wrong. Thanks for the subscription on Twitch, Bethel. Appreciate the support. I did not finish it, Mike, but I read everything I read online said after the 16-16-16 quest, it's supposed to trigger after that. And that was the 7th quest line in the series, which I did like a week ago. So that's why I'm not sure, because I've done way more. I've done way more quests in the Artemis series. I have not finished the Artemis series. But I'm already past the point that everyone says it should have popped up, which means it's probably one of the ones that I ignored popping up when I was in a pulse drive, thinking that it was just another trader or something. So, correct. No, Oshimi says, I got Dreams of the Deep before I reached a new galaxy. I guarantee you, I received a message and ignored it, because I have ignored like 15 or 20 of those, you know, you're in pulse drive space or whatever, and it's like, leave pulse drive space to check the anomaly or the communication or whatever. So maybe what I need to do is this quest right here, the space anomaly. If I track that quest, maybe go to maybe go to that planet or that space station, and then maybe travel around in that station, space in pulse drive. Maybe we'll see something. If not, I'm at a loss. I really don't know how to get it yet. The other thing I could do is maybe check what planet you're supposed to go to, unless it's random, to find Artemis's gravestone or whatever. Exactly, Brett. That was my thing. Was like, dude, I've gotten stopped like 10 times by the stupid traders. I don't want your stuff. So I thought they were all traders. So I didn't pay attention to anything else that's come through since then. And that apparently was a mistake. And now I'm trying to track something down that is only happening apparently through one of these communications in hyperspace. Well, out of curiosity, I guess we have to be in pulse drive to do it. Have I reached the Pioneer milestone? Yes, I have. Pretty sure, because I think the Atlas questline required me to be at the Pioneer. How do I check what milestones I've got, Programmist? Oh, that's a short jump. There's nothing going to trigger on a short jump like this. Do we have any far away places I can jump to that would, like, keep me in pulse drive? Ah! At this point, I'm just traveling, trying to see if I get something that pops up while I'm in space. Yeah, I want to do the missions, Mark, because I like storyline. So for me, it's just going to be about figuring out how to get that quest. All right, that was a really cool VFX that just happened as we were traveling. Hang on, I better slow down. I can't see shit. I do not want to crash into the ground here. Okay, there we go. There's a page in your pop-up catalog where you can click on the bottom left aisle. Okay, hang on. That would be here. Catalog. Bottom left icon for milestones. How do I see all of them? What would that be under? Like exploration milestones? Yeah, overall journey is Viking right now. How do I see these though? Correct. That's why Noshimi, I want to get all the stuff for doing the Dreams of the Deep quest line. I just got to figure out how to trigger it. How do I see which ones are the ones I've done before? What's up? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. ¿Tú vas? En Pochi? Okay. Okay. Va a regresar. Okay. Lleva tu phone contigo para emergencias. Alright, te veo. Sí, está perdiendo. Okay. Entiendo, entiendo. Ah. Así es, así es. Mm. Alright, te veo en como 30 minutos. Alright, Chris has got to step out. Yeah, that's what I thought, Noishimi. Because I've almost hit the Viking, which I think is the next one. I definitely don't have it in my log. Because someone was asking earlier, there's nothing in here that's related to this. So my question is just how do I figure out where to get it? This place is really interesting looking as an FYI. It's a rainy planet. Very cool. Alright, well, what I don't want this to turn into is a boring stream where I run around for an hour trying to find something that doesn't want to be found. So we'll do a little bit more of trying to get this to trigger, and if it doesn't, we're going to go do something else. Because I'm kind of at a loss on what we need to do. Programmer says I'm checking if there's a way to trigger it. Man, I couldn't find any information this morning. Someone suggests triggering it by warping to a new star. All right, let's try it. Hang on, does it have to be a new star or can it be someplace where I've already been? This one has water on it, so maybe this is a good place. Mark Collins says it triggers at 40 warps, getting the Pioneer level. I don't know that I've done 40 warps. If it's 40 warps, I've done... maybe I have done 40 warps. It says new title, you visited 15 systems. So if I've only visited 15 systems, I've definitely only done about 15 warps. Because